Kesley's car is dead.
Do you ever use washer fluid?
No.
When you push that little button
Kesley.
to spray the washer fluid on your windshield, that's
Oh
washer
my gosh, Corey, we failed. We have failed as parents. We have failed.
I didn't put it on yet.
Do you want me to? Are you ready for me to put it on?
Today is day 4 for us doing homeschool. We've had a few days to come home from our vacation, Corey and I, and we've adjusted and we're dealing with the new normal homeschool. I have a lot of appreciation for teachers, that's for sure. And the fact they went through all, you know, the trouble to make like online stuff for my kids to do is a blessing, and it's awesome that the teachers are so on top of it. Reese has speech that the speech teacher gave us that we need to go over every day. And then she's supposed to read 20 minutes every single day. And then we have some math stuff. And then over here, she's got her online with her teacher. Like she checks in every morning at 10 and they do like an online class thing, which is kind of cool. And then Perri has a lot of her stuff online, has a few packets as well, but mostly everything is online, and she has to read for 20 minutes. She did get a little dream catcher done for a project for her class. So far, I would say school is going pretty well. I'm in charge of these two. Corey's in charge of Rhett. It takes about an hour each child, hour and a half each child, to get them done. I feel like Reese and Perri stuff's fairly easy. We can get it done fairly quickly. Rhett, his stuff's supposed to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours, but because he's ADHD and he's very rambunctious, we break it up and we take our time with him. And so what ends up being, what's supposed to be about an hour and a half to 2 hours ends up being probably about 3.5 to 4 hours. But we also have like little breaks in between. Obviously we have breakfast and lunch and then little snacks. I do like homeschool, but I also don't like it because I like being able to have my time. And I think you moms know what I'm talking about. There's just something about when your kids go to school and you can get so much done. I've had to make this my new normal, and it's gonna be an adjustment for sure. It hasn't been horrible, but it's definitely been an adjustment. We do a family workout, which is really cool. So Reese and Perri and Rhett, how they have their tumbling teacher send us a bunch of workouts for conditioning for them to do. So we've been doing those. I'll just show you guys one of them. They're really fun. They send us probably 3 or 4 times a week. And so the kids do those. And it's really cool because they start with the letters of the alphabet all the way from A to Z. And then they have you do specific workouts from A to Z. They get a great end workout, which I think would be kind of fun to share with you guys. So maybe if you guys want to do that with your kids. I'm beginning to realize that, you know how like when you have a child in school and you're like, I just don't understand, why isn't he learning? Like, what is the teacher doing? Well, I'm beginning to realize really quick, teachers aren't the problem. Hats off to all the teachers, first of all, for being so amazing about getting all this done for the kids online, as well as just being patient with so many children. I mean, so many children to teach at once. Teachers are awesome, and I have such a huge appreciation for them, even more now than I did before. Kesley's upstairs. She does her own homework, which is great. We don't have to really worry about her. She's got her own thing that she does, and it's working for her. If she has questions, of course, she can come ask us, but majority of the time she does great on her own. We're just adjusting, and we're quarantined. So Corey and I got back from our trip 4 days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. And so we're in quarantine at home for 14 days to make sure that we don't have any sicknesses. The nice thing is we were in New York City well over, let's see, it's been about a couple days ago, would have been 14 days from the time we went to New York City, and we didn't get anything from New York. So I know they say it takes about 14 days. I don't know, anytime from when you're exposed to getting within 14 days. So far, so good. Now, it doesn't mean we didn't get sick from other places we visited. So we're not in the clear yet. We're still not done. We are not in the clear yet. We still have like a good solid, we've only been home for 5 days. So yeah, we have a good solid 9 days still in quarantine. But it's been manageable. My kids are being like really patient and great with us. Like even they're fine being home, we've been doing lots of board games. We've, like I said, we've done workouts. We're on top of homework. And we've also done a lot of teaching my girls like how to cook. And it's just been so fun, so hard and long, and the days are long, but fun. My kids are to finish their reading. They've been reading now for, let's check it out. They've been reading 12 minutes. You guys still have a little bit longer to go. Keep going. I'm gonna continue to help them, you guys, because I can't really vlog and keep them focused. So anyway, we'll be back in a little bit to check with you. So here's Corey over here working with Rhett, and on a note that makes me so sad, my disposal went out this morning. It stopped working. So Corey's gonna go fix that and then get some shoe shelves for our garage so we can get all that put together. He's gonna take Rhett and do that with him as well after school's done. That's pretty much what's going on. You girls, good job for getting all your work done.
Hey guys, it's Rhett and I going to do some running. How's that sound?
Fun.
Rhett's been training for soccer because he's got his spring season that we have to do, and because of the quarantine, everything has been delayed. So the goal is level 12. So by the time he goes back to spring season, I want him running to level 12. And if that's the case, I think he will be ahead of the rest of his team. So we just need to keep your touch in shape, and we need to keep you in shape. So when spring season comes around, you're gonna be in shape and ready to go. That's something I never had growing up. You know, I never had a dad that could run around and kick the ball with me. Really, mainly because he didn't play soccer when he was growing up, but you know, he really didn't know how to play soccer other than just growing up with us boys. But so I think this is really fun for Rhett that I can get down there and kick the ball around with him and have fun. So let's go run this bleep test and let's have some fun.
Kesley's car is dead. The battery.
Someone left the key in it.
Someone
left the key.
Someone left the key in it?
I didn't.
Who's the one that goes and sits out there and listens to some music?
You like go out there and listen to music and you leave the key in there.
I didn't mean to this time. Well, no, I never did.
Dad's gonna teach you how to jump your car. It's very important you know.
I gotta teach you how to do it since you killed it. So let's teach you how to jump the car.
Are you ready for this?
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, it's important you follow his rules.
Okay.
I have a portable battery charger.
Okay.
Okay? I can plug this in and charge your battery. Do you know how to undo your hood?
Yes.
It's not like other hoods. You just pop it here. And then pop this side. And there's nothing inside you have to pop it with. Then there's a little latch right here you gotta move.
This one?
Yeah, push it. There you go. Got it?
Yep.
Okay, now hold it up.
Okay.
Hold it up.
I am.
Okay, you got there's a little bar here to help lift it up. So lift higher, higher, higher. Higher, higher, higher.
That's all. I
Higher,
can't.
higher, higher. And it's gotta go right there.
Is there another one? Or
Nope, that's it. And that holds your hood. If you ever need to put washer fluid in here, because you're out of washer fluid, what's the washer fluid for?
I have no idea.
Well, think about it. Washer fluid. Do you ever use washer fluid?
No.
When you push that little button to spray the washer fluid on your windshield, to clean your windshield?
Yeah.
That's washer
Oh my gosh, Corey, we failed. We have failed as parents. We have failed.
I'm sorry, I know nothing about cars.
If you ever run out, you see that blue bottle over there on the shelf?
Yes.
Mom, you see that blue bottle on the shelf right there?
Yes.
That's windshield washer fluid.
Okay.
Where's the blinker fluid?
I don't know.
What do you think blinker fluid's for?
For the blinker?
Yeah. So we need to take you to the gas station sometime and get some blinker fluid, Corey.
We'll go to the gas station. You can ask the people where the blinker fluid is. Okay?
No, what would happen if
I'll take you to the auto store and you go in and ask the guy where the
Just
blinker
ask him
fluid
where the
is.
blinker. He'll show you. He'll give you like a little bottle.
You guys are laughing.
Okay, we'll do it.
No, I'm not doing it. You guys are laughing.
We'll do it sometime.
So this is the
You
thing.
gotta have blinker fluid,
Kesley,
right?
you just said yourself you have to have
You have washer fluid, you have oil, you got your steering fluid. Don't
Why
you
are
have?
you guys laughing?
Don't you have to have?
I can't believe you don't know what blinker fluid is.
I do. It's for your blinker.
When you run out, we'll worry about
My
that.
gosh. Okay.
When you run out, we'll take
What
you
is
down to the
blinker
auto.
fluid?
What is
For your
blinker?
blinker.
That's
Your-
what I said.
your
but you said I
blinker-
don't know.
Your blinker won't work if you don't have blinker fluid.
You know how sometimes it goes like really fast? Yeah, that's because you're out of blinker fluid.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
That's because your thing died. Your light.
That you are right. You know when the blinker flashes, you know when you see people's blinkers that flash
Yeah,
like
because
that?
it happened to my car already.
Yeah, they got a short in it.
And your blinker
it's
fluid
dying.
ran out.
You're right.
Okay, next.
Okay, so let me know when your blinker stops working. We'll go get some fluid, okay?
Okay.
But you're asking.
Okay. Well, no, you asked.
No.
This is your car. You have to learn how to do it. This is your engine coolant. Okay. What does this say around it?
Keep tight. Do not open hot.
Do not open when hot.
Oh, when hot.
Okay. This is what keeps your engine cool. Other than the air that goes here, but this keeps your engine cool. And when the engine's hot, it starts to boil and bubble. So if you open this up when the engine's hot, it could spit out on your face. Now, before we do this, I've got to plug this into the wall.
Will I get electrocuted if I touch any of this stuff?
Right now you won't because it's dead.
But yes, you can get
It's
electrocuted.
still dead.
You
okay?
can get electrocuted if you're not careful.
But you can, so that's what I'm going to teach you right now, okay? You don't ever want your black and red
To touch.
clamps touching.
Haha,
Okay.
got that one right.
This is a ground wire, negative, and this is a positive wire.
Okay.
If a negative and a positive touch, what does it do? You learn this in science.
I'm not good at science.
It goes.
Kesley, how do you get all A's in school?
I hate science. That's my weakness.
Okay,
And then
so
it's
listen. To jump this, Kesley, you got to be very careful.
Oh my gosh, you keep moving.
Well, I got to come over the battery. So here's your battery, right here. Okay. You've got black and you've got red.
Red, okay.
Do you think these match color?
Yes.
Where do you think you're going to put the red one?
The red.
And where are you going to put the black?
The black.
Okay. It's very important that you put the ground wire on first.
Okay.
Which one's the ground?
Positive one.
No. Black is the ground wire. You do not put the red one on first. Okay? Once you put this on, it's active.
So it's the negative one?
It's active. First, you're going to put the black one here, and you can connect it to any metal piece that's connected to the batteries. Notice how I didn't touch that one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got the black one, right?
But it's not
So
on. So
I
it
can
won't do
touch the
anything,
black one. I can touch the black one on here, but I don't want to touch the black one on the red one.
But it's not
Positive.
on, so it won't do anything,
Well,
right?
the battery's dead, right?
Yeah.
Because you killed it. But there's still a little juice in here. There's still a little juice. It'll still work. It just doesn't have enough juice to start your engine. And then this red one, same thing on the red one. Okay. Remember, I want the ground on here first,
What happens if you don't put it on first?
and then I can come connect this one over here like this. Okay. Now, if I connect this, if there's power, it could spark on me. Right here.
Okay.
Okay, you want to connect it?
No.
Why not?
Because he said there's power.
It could spark, and there's still some on here.
It's not plugged in yet, Kes.
Why are you backing up?
Because I'm scared.
Just do practice.
Okay, so I can connect to any of these metal pieces right here, these bolts. Sometimes, the reason I say that is because sometimes the clamps that you're using won't fit on the main connector. Okay, and so you can do a little connector over here, like on the bolts that are connected to the connector. Okay, this whole metal piece will connect on there.
Are you going to put it on yet?
Huh?
Are you going to put it on yet?
Do you want me to? Are you ready for me to put it on?
Yeah.
Why do you keep hiding?
Because I'm scared.
If I'm gonna be up here, you're gonna be up here too. How are you gonna do this by yourself? If I'm not here one day.
I'm not going to do it by myself.
But you are. Where should I connect it? Right there?
Yeah.
Or right there? Huh?
I hate you. It's scary. Don't do that.
Okay, let's connect this. Can you see? It didn't spark, did it?
Yeah, because the battery's not on,
Your
right?
battery's pretty dead. So let's go ahead and plug this in. I don't want these touching. Notice how I'm holding them apart? And you can hear it. I've got it set on the 16 amps, and it's letting it recycle. Okay? What happens if these touch together?
Don't touch it. Oh my
See?
gosh.
See what happens?
Yes,
And look,
okay.
they start to weld together. Like this will melt together. Look, it stuck together.
Okay,
Right?
I don't like
You see that?
Did you see my face? I was like,
That's why I have the power off, okay?
okay.
And this battery will do the same thing if there's a charge. It'll spark like that too. So which one to go first? Here, you go. I already know the battery's dead because I already tried it.
It's off and it's not plugged in, Kes.
So which one goes first? Do not touch those together. Which one goes first? Which one goes first?
The black one.
And the black one is which one?
The ground.
The ground, okay. There you go, perfect. Okay, so come over here, let's plug it in.
Okay.
I got the key right here. Okay, so I'm gonna let it run just for a sec to give it a charge.
Okay.
Okay, here's the key. When I tell you to start it, they have an engine start here, so it's gonna pump really high. Okay, and when I do that, you go ahead and start. Put the key in, are you getting juice? Can you hear it beeping?
Yeah.
Are lights turning up?
Yeah.
Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and start it.
Beautiful.
Okay, now come out here. So now look, no hold it. I'm gonna turn it off, engine start. Turn it off, engine start. Push it back to the middle. Now what's the first thing you would do? We gotta disconnect it. So what's the first? Yes, unplug it. Now, the battery, the alternator's running and it's putting a charge into the battery. So there's a charge on here right now. Okay, it's charging. So what are you gonna take off first?
The red.
The red one, and don't touch any metal. Okay, now the black one.
Can I turn off my car now?
Well, let it, because the battery's dead, you want to let it run for a little while. But you gotta let the alternator charge it up. So you get the battery back to charge.
Ooh.
So the best thing to do after you fill the battery is to go drive it. Go out and drive it. Let it charge the battery back up. Now, if you come home, you turn off the car, and in the morning you come back in and hit it again, and it's dead again, it's a good chance you got a bad battery. So you have to go buy a new battery. Okay, if it won't hold the charge, it's bad battery. Okay? Now, there's other ways of doing this too. I've got a portable charger.